Welcome to another episode of Project Zomboid. My name is Drunkonlife. I'm your host, and we are headed on a sort of a road trip to Rosewood. The object is to finally, after 3 months and change, to get us a gas station actually secured so we can have an infinite supply of gas. If you recall, I've done this once before, already in New Denver, but the proximity of the gas station to the middle of the town made it near impossible to start a generator without attracting big groups while I was filling up. So I was afraid, at the time when I did it, I was actually afraid that I was going to have to fight off big hordes every time I went in to get gas. Of course, that became a non-issue when the horde grew beyond what I would be even capable of doing. So I'm hoping Rosewood will be different, as the gas station is literally where the two maps connect, and because it's on the edge of Rosewood, I may be able to do this without disturbing the local population. Yikes. I'm trying to use the brakes these days, you guys. I'm thinking that as long as I don't do much driving through Rosewood, if I keep things kind of on the periphery of the city, they will have no reason to migrate to the edges. That's what I'm thinking. Of course, the most ideal gas station is where Ghoul King, I don't know if you watch his videos or not, but it's where Ghoul King is all holed up in. He's actually managed to secure a gas station in 4 episodes. I'm very jelly. I'm just jelly of that, man. I don't even know what to think about it. So this is going to be a longer than usual road trip. I'm going to guess 3 to 5 episodes, maybe even a little longer. Now, we stayed at this place right here, but we can go a little bit further down. I'm going to guess 3 to 5 episodes, maybe a little bit longer, because it is probably going to take 2 days to get there. I want to explore a few points of interest on the way back. Let's eat some food. Today, the goal is to get to the house we stayed at on the way up here. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a 2-story house on the way up here that was completely unsecured. I'll probably continue to keep it that way. And we went to sleep, and there was a lot of banging going on downstairs, but they did not come upstairs. The zombies didn't. So we're going to try to secure that area and stay there for the night. So it's not exactly Roseberry, not exactly New Denver, but kind of in the middle. So we've been down that road, but not all the way down. We may investigate it on the way back, depending on how full the truck is on our return. It's not our big goal is not to explore our immediate area. The big goal is for this road trip is gas, an infinite supply of gas. We want to, get a generator going for the safe house and kind of get all of our stuff going. It's only taken 31 episodes up, and here comes a little group right here. We've been down into here. This was like I think a schoolhouse or something. Very small. I'll keep the car running. This should be a very quick. Yeah, there's 4. Now we're gonna move them over here. Get them off that road. Come on, baby. There we go. 4. Nice. Of course, nothing's on them. There's another zombie. I've been trying to keep the Zeds off the road. I know that it wreaks havoc on my suspension, whatever car I'm driving. And I want to keep this truck, we'll call her Bertha. I want to keep this truck as in good a condition as we possibly can. As you can see, I've had a few wrecks, not many, but our windshield is still intact, which feels very good. How long can we keep this thing going? That's the question. So this particular place that we're headed to, it's really the minimum. It really depends on how clear the area is. I may try to go further, I may not. I don't want to get stuck out in an unknown area at night, so I may play this as cautiously as I can until we get to the road to Rosewood. Another group. All right, we can do this. Here we go. Yeah. Why is... I thought I'd already pulled this off. Now, I did bring a few things on this road trip. I actually loaded up. I got a propane torch. I brought my welding mask because, you know, you never know what the roads are going to look like. And I can always up my... They cannot see me. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? See how close they were? All right, back her up. There. Make a little noise. Here we go. Nice and clean. Wasn't expecting anything anyway. Should be right down here. Alright, we'll keep going. It's really funny, you know, I actually did 2 montages in our last video, a building montage, and someone noticed. I think it was, I can't remember who it was that noticed. Okay, so this is the really, really nice truck that we saw. And I just pulled the gas out of it, but I might, on the way back, might grab it. And the house should be down here. Yeah, there it is, right here. All right. So the plan is I'm going to honk the horn, try to attract the remnants of this this area. Do it again. There we go. And see, and just clear it out. The house is right beyond those trees to the south. Ooh, we got a few. Oh, wow. All right, no worries, no worries. We can totally handle this. Try to keep them off the road. Or at least close by. Wow, there's actually quite a few here. Ah, it's my sneak, you guys. All right. Bring him down here. Come on, right on the side. Kind of dangerous doing this like right next to the trees, but you know. Right, back it up. Now I'm really lucky. I know this is kind of a weird thing, but I have levels because I'm like level 6 now and sneak, nimble, and whatever that other sneaking skill is. They tend to forget me. You know, they come, they chase me, and they don't see me. That's the only reason why I'm honking the horn, just so you know. Your mileage out of honking the horn may vary, but they just don't see me. And they're more likely to forget me, so I can handle bigger hordes without having to worry about, I mean, I can literally almost walk among them. I'm actually excited to see what happens when I get to level 10, should I get there. And see, like, she walked right past me behind me and it didn't see me. I'm kind of surprised at how many, how big these hordes are. There's a lot of, the population's pretty, it wasn't this, I don't think it was this big before. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's get back in. You know what, never mind. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to clear a little bit before I honk the horn again. I'm kind of glad I did not elect to, watch out, to use a gun. Come on. They're still coming. Ah, there we go. I'll check these bodies here in a second. Right, anybody that way? No. Move him this way. Put him in this big clump right here. Get him. Another one over there in the trees. See if I can snatch her before she... Yeah, here she comes. Yeah, so my sneak is high. In fact, at the very end of last episode when I was doing a building, someone noticed that I had fallen off of off the second story. And what it was, shoot, there's a lot. What it was, Jesus. You think you get them, and then you realize you don't. It's all right. There. Back her up a little bit more. Sorry, you guys, I'm getting kind of a little bit distracted here. 1, 2. Just my stone knife is still about halfway done because of my maintenance skill. We are. Come on. Dude, you gotta chomp on me. All right. Oh yeah, so anyway, I fell out of my second story window, or second story. Oh, you got a chomp too. And I didn't realize, like I was just curious, you know, it was butt up against the house. So I just assumed that when I tried to walk over, it would stop me, but it didn't. So I fell out. I actually fell into the kitchen. And someone noticed it, and noticed, in fact, that I did not hurt myself. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that my sneak skills, my nimble skills, are so high. Bring up the big boys here. There we go. Yes, that's a twofer. Try to preserve this as much as we can. I did bring 2 axes. This is actually my worn axe, which, I can use it to chop down trees, but I have to do it manually. We are push down. Ugh. It's kind of delayed. And there went my stone knife. That's all right. I brought a lot of different weapons here. Go ahead and drop that. I did bring the katana. I don't think I'm going to use it, but because I know a lot of you guys are like, that's just way too overpowering. So, don't want to disappoint you. I only use it in, like, emergencies. It's probably a really good emergency weapon to use. I was not expecting this kind of a population here. Here we go. Come on. Right. All right. Oh, here's one more. Make sure no one's behind me. Wonderful. Anybody else want a piece of me? I know that Geronimo is probably cringing at this moment. He's like, why are you doing that, man? Why? Don't you know that that's just not safe? That you're going to get yourself killed? Oh, Geronimo, I operate under no fear. There's another one over there. So they're still coming through the trees. The fact that this is so wooded makes it particularly dangerous. Check it out. See if there's any they left anything. I imagine most of these bodies are going to be nothing. We will go ahead and dismantle this. May as well. Now we have just, on a side note, a PSA. We've just reset our private Project Zomboid server. So it's a brand new, clean server. There's a few of us playing on it. We dropped Hydrocraft. We added a few other mods that look pretty interesting. And you are more than welcome to join us if you'd like. You can just check the Discord link on my About page on this channel. If you'd like to join the Discord, you don't even have to play. You can just kind of hang out with us if you want. Good group of guys. I like them. Yeah, not really much here. I was hoping for some ammo or maybe a gun or two. On the way down to Rosewood, there is a checkpoint that's going to be loaded, should be loaded with a lot of weapons. So that's a definite place that we're gonna stop, and I imagine that it's going to be overrun with zombies. On the server we're playing with, it actually has a high population. So, you know, considering the fact that we're 3 months in on this playthrough, let's go ahead and move some of these bodies. It could be serious. I think that clearing the roads is just a nice proactive step. Less wear and tear on old Bertha here long term, you know? Provided that she lasts that long. Alright, so it's 1550. And I'm thinking this is definitely where we're going to shack up for the night. On a scale of 1 to 10 safety-wise, with 10 being the safest, I'd probably give this area an 8. It's pretty friggin' safe. I could fire a gun and probably draw a few more out, but I'm not. Of course, Nocturnal Zombies is a wild card here, but I feel safe enough to stay here for the night. Alright, so this is a 2-story house. We need to check it to make sure that the bedroom door hasn't been obliterated, but if it hasn't, that will be home. I'm going to go inside and check the lower half of this anyway. Get a knife out just in case. I think we drew them all out. Yeah, we left some food here. Back then it was when he is a fatty. He's still a fatty, but we could always... He's getting closer and closer to being a non-fatty. Eventually he'll be able to open up that Alfredo sauce and have a little pasta. I've already read that. Metallurgy. I might as well read it. May as well. Alright. Okay, so I'm not at 6 for sneak, but I'm at 5 and change. And I think that has something to do with the reason why when I fell out that window, I didn't hurt myself. I don't want to test it again. I'm not going to jump out of a window just to test it, you guys, but I know it lowers the chance of breaking or fracturing a bone. Alright, we can go back to the car, adjust a few things, and there are a few homes to the north. I think we'll have time to explore those today as well. 16:30. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. So tomorrow the plan is to check out the service road that's just to the south here that bypasses New Denver. Ideally that's the road we're going to want to take, but it's a long road and it's made of dirt, which means it will likely be overgrown, which is primarily the reason I brought all my axes, because I figure I'm going to be chopping down a lot of trees along the road. If I can clear it out, you know, make it passable for a car, I can totally bypass New Denver every time I want to do a gas run. Go up here. There might be some still in the trees. The problem, other than the time it may take, because it could take me a couple days to get it done, is that I'll be making noise. Nothing in there. Yeah, I'll be making noise. I see somebody down here. Yeah, there's somebody right here. Obviously, she didn't hear the dinner bell ringing. Anything in there? No? Make sure there's nobody in here. Yeah, so the problem is that with me chopping down trees, I'll be making noise in what could be most likely dense forest surrounding me. And if there's a horde in the trees, it could be a very hairy endeavor. It could be the way that I die. But it is a risk versus reward kind of situation. Of course, I could just skirt the edges of New Denver. I looked at the map and saw that you know, how to get there. That would definitely be the quicker route to that road. But the problem with that plan is that I'd essentially be moving city hordes down to the connection eventually. Kind of like what I did when I was holed up between Slocum Lake and New Denver. Now, obviously, I honked my horn, which wasn't the brightest idea. but it could have similar results. And I hear banging. Rice. We'll take rice. Eventually we'll be able to eat like we normally eat. And I'll take that saucepan. Eventually we'll have a gourmet kitchen in our safe house, provided we live that long. Mayonnaise. Let's go in here and check this one out over here. I'm banging on the door. Of course I can't get in. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I'm gonna let her come through. Because it might be more than one at that door. And they might be free. Don't want to just step into something that I can't handle myself. Yep, just one. With a broken door over there, I could have just gone through the door. But I didn't know that. Nothing in there. Nail gun. Needle, we'll take the needle. Really nothing. Alright. Little shed here. Of course it's locked. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We'll stay here for the night. In this area. And continue on tomorrow. Or the next episode. Ooh. I think that... Did I... See, I think I saw... Yeah, metal saw. Okay, let's go ahead and cut this wrench. I lost my wrench. I don't know where it went. I think I had a wrench. I'll have to look at previous episodes to make sure that I wasn't right. The good news, the good thing about recording these episodes is I actually get to see what I've done. Ooh, that's a nice car. Check in here. Nothing really. I got to be real careful about overloading myself in the car, because once the gas cans get filled, I imagine that they're going to fill that truck bed. Check this engine out. Dead. Okay. It's no good to me. Let's see what's in here. A little bit of gas. Probably not enough for me to really even worry about right now. Ooh, a big hiking bag and a tire pump. I think I need a tire pump. Dismantle that. Riverside, which is a long way away. Try to lighten my load here. I did strap my canteens. Thank you for the tip. I forget who told me this, but lug wrench, okay. I think I still need a jack, but take that just in case. Can't remember if I have one or not. And there's a zombie right there. There's an open door. Let's go ahead and take this zombie out. Go. Bring him out here as well. See if there's anybody else in here. Yeah, there's one more. Dangerous. Ruger. Very nice. We'll add that to our gun collection. Once we get to that checkpoint down to the south, I'm excited to see what we're going to have, what we're going to find. Go ahead and take this raincoat. I did get my clothes cleaned before I left because they were dirty and bloody. Now they're just dirty. I'll probably change here. Up, another one. Here, no. Go ahead and grab all this food. And it is 7 o'clock. Lighter. I'm not about the red wine. Yes, I did learn how to strap. I couldn't figure out. I was like, okay, I have a belt, I have a sling, I have 2 canteens. Why can't I strap these together? And one of you guys had mentioned the reason was because my canteens were full. So before I left to go on this road trip, I went ahead and boiled some water and poured out all the canteens and strapped it up, because double canteens, I think it saves on weight. There's another one. Nothing there. No one in here. Nothing in here. No way to get in that door. Okay. Let's go ahead and bust this down. Maybe there'll be something in here. I did notice also there's service roads that lead to the back part. Oh, there's somebody in there. The back part of New Denver, like near the lake, that I can take, and maybe I might be able to get that General Lee here in a few as well. Ooh, I am worn out, you can tell. All right, let's move back to a knife. Kind of curious how the animations are going to deal with that, whether it's going to be like a stamina thing as well. Nothing in here. Ah, and there was a way out in the back. Well, hellfire. Why'd I do that? One more little area over here, and I think we're done after this. Yeah. Welding rods. I'll go ahead and take those because I think I need those with the welding hose. The propane torch to actually create stuff, metalworking wise. Nice, let's head back. Well guys, I think I'm done here. My name's Drunkonlife. You can call me Drunk for short. We're gonna stay here for the night. Tomorrow or the next episode, we will probably go and check out that service road and decide where we're gonna go from there. If you like Project Zomboid and you like watching people play Project Zomboid, like Let's Plays and whatnot, you can always subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do Project Zomboid videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm pretty consistent. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Most of the time, it's just even Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can always give me a big fat thumbs up, comment on how great I am. I wouldn't expect anything less considering how awesome I am. If you watch streams on Twitch, you can always subscribe to me there. It's twitch.tv/drunkonlife. I also do Twitter. Twitter.com/drunkonlife. If you do a search for Drunkonlife, you will find me. I also do a Project Zomboid multiplayer private server that you can always join. It's on my Discord. You can find my Discord link at the About page of this channel. At any rate, guys, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will talk to y'all later.